I'm sure you should have heard some of the conversations behind the cameras. It's always an interesting one. But I try to bring you a few so we won't leave you out of the equation. Ernest Owusu Bempah has been very influential in Ghanaian politics as far as communication. Also very, very active. His voice is all over. He's somebody that will not give you easy access like that, like Oman Fanenya from. And we are privileged to have him here. Ernest, Happy New Year and welcome to One on One.
Well, good to have me here. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure.
We're grateful, Ernest. Your suit looks wonderful.
You're looking good as well.
It's good to start the year with a good designer suit like that. You know, people who stayed in UK and stuff, you can tell from their dressing. It's quite different from people who lived in the US.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here today, and it brings about a lot of nostalgic experience back in the day in Oman FM, Net 2 TV, and I'm glad to be here today, yes.
We are privileged. Yeah. Ernest, tell us a little bit about Ernest Owusu Bempah, Abua Papon. Tell us who you are. How did you become this popular? Tell us all.
Hey, am I popular?
Oh, I think you're popular. I mean, trust me.
We
can do a quick search. You can ask our viewers on Facebook Live. And also, I can remind you that you can watch us live on Facebook on Net2 TV GH. We're streaming live on Facebook at Net2 TV GH. And also, you can follow us on YouTube. But yes, Ernest will tell us how he became this popular and very, very articulate.
I would say I'm popular, but I'm just doing my bit in my small corner. Ernest Owusu Bempah. Well, people don't know that I have Bonsu as part of my name. Ernest Kofi Owusu Bempah Bonsu. So that's my name. I was named after my father, Thomas Owusu Bempah, and my grandfather is Bonsu as well. He was the Achiamehin of Asante Achim. And my grandfather, mother's side, was also Nana Mensa, who was also the former chief of Asante Achim. So basically, that is how it is. And I started my primary education in Kumasi, New Amokum Primary and JSS. My mother is a teacher. She was a retired teacher. And then from there, I went to the JSS Junior Secondary School, right? New Amokum, the same place. And then from there, I was the only one who was able to get the ones to Prempeh College.
Wow.
In that school.
Outstanding.
Yes, so I entered Prempeh College, did general arts. Well, everywhere I go, because of the zeal and enthusiasm to do something, Prempeh College too, I was known everywhere I go. I was in Pearson House at that time.
Okay.
And then, I was part of those guys who were doing the Jama thing and then instigating things, making
sure
that
radical.
Yes. Everywhere I go. And then from there we started, instigating things, moving things around, and always to do something. So from there, we completed Prempeh College, and then I entered into Ghana Institute of Journalism.
Oh, great.
Anas Arimeya Anas is my mate.
Okay.
Raymond Acha is my mate. Akwesi Sapon of Joy FM is my mate. BBC is my mate.
Yeah, he's on BBC.
So from there, I went to the United Kingdom after doing my diploma at the Ghana Institute of Journalism. I went to do communication studies in Nottingham.
Wow.
In England. So that's where I did my communications in first degree, communications and media studies.
Wow.
And then I work in a few media organizations, and then that is where London too we started the first radio stations in London, WBLS.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I was the only youngest kid among the seniors who started the Ghanaian community radio in London.
I see.
WBLS, back in the day we have John Daz, Mr. Dazi, Sammy K, DJ Okoto, Captain Morgan, all these guys. So I was the one who was reading the news at that time, because I was when I finished Nottingham, I was looking for a job, and I was stationed to the BBC African Service in Nottingham.
I see.
But there you were not given the opportunity to do what you were supposed to do. So I decided to look out for my own
path.
So from there, the radio started growing in terms of Ghanaian communities. So I started working in various, maybe white collar jobs in UK, doing some stuff. I work as a social worker. I work in other areas in employment. But whilst I was doing that, I was eyeing my journalism job as well. So me Juma Bebre back in the day, and then I worked with Sankofa magazine, which was one of the.
I knew.
Yes, maybe yes. I worked there. That time I was interested in doing more sports journalism, and then from there I worked with various media houses like GhanaLadies.com. It was a website that was coming at that time. Yes, and then GhanaSports.com. And then other OBE TV.
I remember OBE.
OBE TV, I was an anchor. I was doing reports for them. And then I was doing it as a freelance journalist at that time. So I was doing a lot.
You kind of have strong passion.
And then from there, I came back to Ghana. Well, intermittently, I came back to Ghana, and then I did my BA in communication, Bachelor of Arts in Communication at the Ghana Institute of Journalism. Again, my alma mater.
Okay, that's when they started the degree.
Yes. So I did the BA in Communication Studies. So I had my bachelor's in communication in addition to the one that I did. So I was just there, and then I started working with the former First Lady as an aide to the former First Lady, and then Nana Kunodo Ajima Rawlings. The Rawlingses. And then from there, well, the agitation started, and that's where, I was not interested in politics as people would think. It was not something, but I was just thinking that I have that voice to do whatever I feel like doing in terms of talking. So when the Funka thing started, we were the brain behind the whole Funka project, to spearhead an agenda to get Nana Kunodo Ajima Rawlings to be elected within the NDC. And that was where it all started. And then the agitations upon agitations, and here we are. From there, in politics, a lot of things changed. But, I would say that maybe in my family, there are a lot of politicians in my family. So maybe that is where my uncle is Nanadu Asabre, who is a former chairman of Asante Achim North MPP.
I see.
Yes, Barry Dukoju of blessed memory, the former finance minister,
another strong man,
is from my dad's family.
I see.
So basically, maybe, my grandfather, I was told, who was also a politician. So maybe basically it comes through to the family. So I'm not surprised at all that I'm here.
When you got there.
I'm here today. So when you ask a little bit about Owusu Bempah, it's me here. And maybe we've come a long way. I was a member of the Let My Vote Count Alliance.
I remember.
We started it from the beginning. And then a lot of pressure groups, AFAG, all those pressure groups.
Hey, shout out to you, Samuel Uku.
So yes. And all those agitations to bring the country to where it is today. We've contributed our quota in the last 8 years in helping to foster a greater height for this country. So, if you ask me, this is where Ebenezer, God has brought us. Yeah.
Amen. You're leaving out how the name Abua Papun came about. And I'm trying to be very generous with that. I'll let you say it.
Well,
I'm not sure it's part of the names in your birth certificate.
I'm even sometimes, when you mention Owusu Bempah, people don't even
But if you say Abua Papun, they know.
Yes. And the name, I think it was back in the day when the Funka agitation started, and then, whenever I go on radio, they have this kind of, for at that time, government in power. And then we wanted a change within a government. It has never happened in the history of Ghana politics, where a sitting president is being challenged by his own people within internal struggling, a splinter group within. So when I was the agitation general in terms of the director of operations for Funka at that time, we were you know, the pressure that was within the agitations between the government of the day and those of us who were fighting against them. It was, people were surprised to see young men like us, maybe a few of us, setting that agitation and making sure that we fight. And always they thought that, you know, we can't make it. And whenever I come on radio, I remember one day I was interviewed on Peace FM 12 o'clock bulletin, and Odi Ahenkwan Kwame was the one who was doing the interview, and he asked me whether I am still resolute. We are still on our feet to fight. And I was there.
I remember that.
And Kwame Sefa picked up that voice, and he started playing it. So whenever he's interviewing me, Kwame Sefa will interview me, and he asked, so it was like, that was where the name came. And Kwame Sefa started, Abua Papu, Ujina, then he became
the name
Abua Papu, and that was how, you know, they're like, you know, then they say that everywhere I go, I smell like a billy goat. Kwabra Kwachi also pick up the thing and started calling me Billy Goat, and then Kwabra Kwachi at boiling point.
Yeah.
And then it became a name that people started calling me up.
So you're really not offended at all, because it came out of a good thing.
I mean, not at all. I mean, well, people think I'm fearless. They think that I'm maybe I don't care. Even if you insult me, I've got a thick skin, and I'm when I'm concentrating on what I'm doing, I don't care, because it started from the beginning, and it has been like that. So I'm not worried about it at all. I mean, it's a nickname, is it?
Yeah. And Happy New Year to you, Senior Chairman Kwame Sefa. You've always been the man I've been looking up to. You do a lot of good job, and congratulations again. I have to come see you. We have a few things to talk about. And also to Wafakwachi, Happy New Year. All you guys have been very strong and a mentor to us. Ababapo, se oshe, baby away free, baby awa bedri, confusion, ne agitations, ne train here and there. What was the drive? Tell me, what was the one drive?
You know, I remember back in the day when the Fonka agitation was going on, Anopebi, I was sorry, Anopa. You can imagine, I sit in my laptop, with my laptop in my toilet.
And review all...
No. And then strategically coordinating with all my guys in Fonka.
Wow.
For the morning radio stations, how we're going to...
what to say?
How are we going to make ourselves relevant? Because they had the power, they had all the government resources, control power, the power base, and then we are just about five young men, and a few young ones among us who were spearheading the agenda for Nana Kuredu Ajmaroles. And you can imagine the pressure involved. You hear us on Adom FM, Oman FM, TV3, everywhere in the morning. The strategy was that we make ourselves relevant and make sure that we push the agitation forward. And the drive was the fact that every day, you know, we were trained to focus on what you want to do and make sure say you do it right. Just make sure say once you have a positive mindset, the right thing that you're doing, you know, it doesn't stop there. You have to always focus in what you're doing. It's just a drive. The drive. Back in the day in school, that is how I've been. You know, I remember GIJ back in the day. Now, Standogbe, and then a few other guys who were the SRC leadership. Those of us who went to Anas and the rest will tell you. And then they had SRC money be. And a home bar sem kakra. A home bar sem students were they were laid back because they don't want to talk about it. And I was the only one who came out strongly and pushed majority of the students, and we
fought. Is it that attention?
No, it's not like that. You know, it's like, so when something is going wrong, if within even me, my family, my family, because I just say it as it is and let the chief forward me until it become part and parcel of me. So we started agitating against that student A. Then it got to a point whereby I say people like Anas did the investigation, found out that it was true. Raymond Acha wrote an article on it because of the agitation that I started. You understand? So it is part of it. It is a drive, it is a lifestyle, it is how I am, and I don't pretend. I don't know me names me obi I say me towards I will just pretend say me pewasem me catch us me pewasem.
That's one thing I know.
And then I'll just let you know. It's not just like a idea you just pretending to be who you are. No. I'm not like that.
Talk about Nana Konadu Agyeman Rawlings. I think 2020 is the election year, but when you say behind the scenes, Nyoma started. I've heard former President John Mahama saying he's going to go again. A few names popped up. Now, from your position, and let me ask, Nana Konadu Agyeman,
I don't know about that. I don't know whether she's going to contest or she may not or she will. I don't know about that.
Well, let's wait.
2020 is just about 2 years from now, 3 years from now.
But it's not 2 years technically.
Yeah, but we need to wait and watch the political terrain before we take
it. Will fire up very soon, trust me.
Yes. But you know, 1 day in politics is like a year, and
a year can be like a day.
So I know a lot has gone on in terms of NDP, how we also joined the bandwagon to make sure say we change the status quo, we change the government. Agenda and say we wanted to change.
And change has happened.
The corrupt regime of John Mahama and in the NDC. Na eno ya dia na ye ya buta ye kese. Ye ni so ade say ye be because you know what? They thought that they would gone through by dribbling us on Fonka games, and then they wanted to go forward with a lot of things. But we wanted to prove to them that power is here. You know, so at the end of the day, it got to a point whereby I say the agitation was just that. The corruption was too much. Ghanaians, it was unbearable. Life, just a governance in perspective, was brought to a low level in terms of leadership. John Mahama will go down in history as the worst leader. I've always said that. Everyone wants to say, Ghana has it. Or no one turning around. Any that shenanigans. I'm using the word shenanigans underlined with a red pen. Ghana, when he said he wants Ghanaians to give him power to come back and rule the people of Ghana.
And not make
baby, John Mahama, even if we give him the audience for him to come and contest, you know what it's telling us? It is an endorsement. Say in the near future, Biano. Okwakwahwe akwa bi betuma betron man no so. No adi esika. No abo man no krono. No wia yen ye japade ne emprempra ne. No de aye de emfata. No was set that standard say. And then Ghana ha no obi abetuma aye, then they can come back again and then walk about freely and tell the people of Ghana, say, look, at the end of the day, what? Because obi antimi anyway. And the other day I was saying the same thing on one of the TV networks. Say, NDC, John Mahama, and in na pamfo. Omubedi o mine so after the death of President Mills. Oma se KJT akonfo. KJT ni okronfo bi o.
Bibia bi.
Ya to line no aye ko no a. Ye ko fro trotro no. Oba tuboto mu hu so atuboto.
Sir.
Or two bottom we are no one sa pie cromfo. So what is it?
Yes.
And now sometimes we say don't compare more we cromfo. Oba ufie no be we awadia. Oba no we a and one more crazy just so oba tiedi. Oba tibie di odi we anoko. Where we no exactly. Omo ni hwe, omo mfere hwe. Na nka se di omo si atiti o my Ghana. I say o my Ghana. Me see corruption na motiti no. CBT says snake. Any the idea motitino. Just a tip of an iceberg. A man for real money sika papa minia. Chrono a man for a bone krum hand. See a catch the wa. Chese, I am a tie omo, no ma better radio so, no omu defend it, and a kufuado, ne appointees a kobo chrono, where you say, near the way, I am a tia na makoma. Because, she, minia, Bonia NDC for din krumano. See a kase a can. Just say it is absolutely beyond the bounds of human reasoning for anybody, right thinking person, to sit down, pass these people. You better allow these people to come back and rule this country again. Minia, it's frightening. Na menyo biya say John Mahama. timi be gina simpie so na o ke kan sem bi chese minia
say e bia Ghana for no mahu say ye de okokokwa na ye ne opina na oba na oba ke kan nsem na ye ho say so abofo bi na chese odi nyoma bi brim ye ne so a ye be pene ama wasan be
o da bi minia antisa it is about ye Ghana for ye na ese ma nyoma bi dedi na o mindful ni hu de eko. Because if you check the track records of John Mahama, what legacy has he left for the people of Ghana? Impunity at the highest level. Impunity. Ebi si Ghana abako se muda. Go and check from Kwame Nkrumah time to now. Kono daylight robbery. So mampeni bi beba na Burkina Faso tienio contractor phone tantan be free Burkina Faso ababe kache Ghana for say your president amana contract enunti wato Ford expedition 100,000 e dia be chere mampeni e Ghana for gu mampeni gu bi ani ase
one Thomas Maserati and to Bentley.
It is not even about that. It is about president no ni seat no teso no enimonyam share wo ho se Ghana me no mu Ghana for enimonyam esi enya wo ho no sika ben no mampani peka ben no pen no Ghana azie ntoma no e sign edufu pe ni pesemin kumnya eni nani ammo no dwane krono a wo bonti no obekwa kwa Ghana for the akwa koto ani. You see how embarrassing the whole situation was. If it's always who's a John Mahama, it's what a guy Ghanaian should even entertain in Ghanaian politics again. South Ford expedition no one say buy. It reduced the presidency to the lowest level. Se kwa hwe akwa bite Burkina Faso also a contractor. No about oba no be na no catch Ghana for ni wiase ma fa na nyina say mo president no
me na me talk catch.
You see
na say bia na no kre no
na we busuam kura so we busuam no busuam pani a ubu no pa gini die pa na kwakwahwe akwa bi wo krom ho say wo fa sebi wo fa kra no sebi ohia bibia me na mutumu
e ferry kakra
eni nguase na omampani a ono abedi oman so omampani bia ni wa ba Ghana da
na wo hwa we nkwan ti
wa bo onye we nku ame ba me bobo so ba me bobo so ba ensem no doso wa ba Ghana da wa set record no ye vice president
true
and na ye suma say yenko to play mu ni omamra at a meals time ti ye suma no so onko to play mu ni omamra oba ye no raise budget no ama na broso ama ne president a ono ne no wo ho se bia o mampani Akufo Addo ho yi ne yesi Dr. Baomi anko nko di dwuma bi o Brazil no fa play hu ne o mamra oba no wo bu ama
skana
kosoro ami aseti committee
si
ehwem ebinsi da Ghana bakosem ebinsi da embraya ho asem ko go read Matiamidu ensem o kan ye efa skano gangantuan corruption o mampani bia ni wa waba Ghana bakosemu a otumi sori anopa no wa susua Ghana sika nyina de ama girl ababa wa so no ketua bi fiande girl bi say onko branded buses ni e di sika ma no ni atam Ghana sika nyina twa ni e di ama ababa wa no so fa onko branded buses o mampani bia ni wa waba Ghana obi timi bokro no every ankra etimi soa Ghana sika nyina de ko Brazil say yetimi to dokono $100 ye ba wie na Ghana for kan wansem na taxpayers money ayra na mampani Mahama soa no do wa be hye the seat of government was a hase na krono no headquarters the Flagstaff House was institutionalized as the headquarters of corruption. Now let me tell you, Adeba Kokro a dangerous phenomenon. And then you know Mahama or Kasa we did that. The near bria or person banning and say, oh, who call be Nisika? All the big projects that work on ye big projects in oh, dear, Cross Gavairo, Omufrima. They come from Brazil. Maybe trend be, maybe trend be. Maybe the Ghana for better the Americans. Carlos Gavaio, they came from Brazil. All the projects, Rich Hospital projects was done by Brazilian, right?
True.
The interchange, Dubai. It was Brazilian constructors. Yes. What does that tell you? Check the link. Embraer, our kotoyo the inflated figures, you know. Na ehfana no nye Brazil no koyo zarian. Now, why is it that people should not ask themselves that Mahama was comfortable dealing with Brazilian contractors than any other company, and as a German contractors and any other?
Why?
It has been cited in all. Would you go and check New York Times report 2014, 2015. Brazil is the most corrupt country in the world in terms of all these. Carlos Gavaio company, you know, they have been cited as one of the most corrupt construction companies in the world.
And I think at a point in time, one of the leaders back who was on trial for some corruption.
Even the impeachment, of course, so if almost president Bakubi and wants and buying, and it's because of these things. Now the trend is that go and do shady deals with them. The money, let me tell you, the money is wired from Brazil. Let me tell you, Ghana folks should listen to me. From Brazil, they wire the money to Mauritius. And let me tell you why Mauritius, John Mahama find favor with Mauritius, and now they canning in a good Mauritius. You know why? Mauritius is a country. So Bokrono we are seeing na do sika koto obi ani ho kwan so obetimi de ne sa to sika so. Ghana pomutini. Entino what they do ne say omo wire sika ni akogu Mauritius wa. Ehona all the we are seeing na drug dealers are big time drug dealers no omo pese omo sika no omo ko wash omo dirty money no. That is where they wash it, Mauritius. All the big billionaires we are seeing evade taxes in Europe and other countries they put their money in Mauritius. All the big gangsters in the world that highly gangsters trading high money, they all put their money in Mauritius.
Because of that.
Recently, I was the president, Mama was sitting at that. Dubai. They wash it, they bring it to Dubai, build their big houses, and they bring the money here. It right now what they do is say all the NDC agitations our person president they are bringing back the money now, stolen money. Etu ye fusoja obani emao ebia money ebia constituency bia no jomama ebia ya so ebia 20,000 1 billion monje na mo fan start ye ko work unity work ne sa nyoma nyina no. I'm telling you, Ghana for entrance say enkophobia bokro no okruma president bia no aba Ghana da but ninia all the juicy contracts what Ghana and they powerful contractor you see sika say bibi less than $20 million. $20 million. Ibrahim Mahama was the de facto prime minister of this country. He was controlling everything to the extent that otimi the Ghana phone fidie I think
I heard that.
You see, so the impunity was too much because maybe what crime refi, and you money be a dose.
But since I'm also can say, Maka corruption can. I didn't know up to now, special prosecutor yet yente she.
Minia, and now no mekokano program biso. Kumasi. Say Ghana for any nipa oye mampeni ne ya ankomo nkansa report cases about Ghana,
landmark cases,
and this is a man who is the president of Ghana. People should start revising their nose.
But I know say prosecutor.
Oh minia say no there it doesn't mean anything. Say me baby amiti baby amiti o Ghana gasi. And your man me hunu ni dia me di mani ehunu.
Ye baba Ghana gas.
Dia me say the your man me di mani ehunu. Ene dia me di maso atiem.
And no be can be wa.
Se minua. Se no nkoa alone. Something to go by. And no nkoa alone. if it's something to go by there, I have confidence. Say, the president, with his technical knowledge in terms of legal issues, you know, sebi oba wo adwaye no onyen odwaye no hye no ocha enche so ocha keke oye no hu Ghana for should exercise patience, because in law no kra no so person hu no kra wo mpa to ascertain the truth. These are NDC for na ye come asem. We are not talking about just you.
They will fight it.
Chromophobia is a criminal. Don't get it twisted. Ghanaians should not get it twisted. Chromophobia is a criminal. Chromophobia is smart. Chromophobia is
true.
You know, so yeah, investigation about Ebi Oman FM. You see, you describe ya toa, as you the toa na ya fan toa. Na so who free baby by open so be mu. One two boy say am found your man to 2 years now. Sorry ya. So koye investigation because what they say. People are, we know, young name say, Chrono the Oma boy. Young name so we are them. But to go to a court of law and make sure, say, you are proving beyond reasonable doubt, you must have a concrete evidence. And evidence gathering, you know, a here forensic, and your man, air cost behind the scenes, Ghana for money, your man cost behind the scenes, and Chebiano. People who have confidence in Adodan Kufuado. Now Bano say he's ready. Say Ghana a Kufuado. Say on to mean fight corruption. Some of us we will not have that confidence in him to be campaigning for him to become the president of Ghana. We know. Say he's one of the credible people in this country. Obetimi fighting for corruption in this country. We believe in him. Eti Ghana for nyabotre because corruption na NDC for the rate at which they looted this country. They were not practicing democracy. Minia, they were practicing lootocracy. It was not democracy under John Mahama.
Is that the definition for loot and share?
Lootocracy was the order of the day. The rate at which they were looting the coffers of this country, you know, as if there is no tomorrow. Etiminia saadi we no nye ade a eye kronobo kitwa bi se obi abokrono kitwa bi ntiye beto ebo ase ayeyo. They see ye previously J Kufuor taking over ano a Kufuor bi ko dem no eye 10 times that magnitude. The Ghanaians should be mindful about that. Say adwuma we akronfo dun so a kesedun ketia kan ho asem no. We are comfortable amafo a omabo krono atutu Ghana fo botom awia yesika dia kotena ba bi to ayampia entimisi anto ebo ase amfa ne o man tutu yie ne yetimi antwe wo mu ankogina mra nimu a minua they will turn around and use the same platform politically. It is of two-way things. So now if you try to push somebody to court for that person to be prosecuted, there are repercussions. The repercussions are that so court no want to prove minimum this for party ubia. When you go say assume say Ernest Owusu Bempah mo de me cause say yenko prosecute me because do one more evidence bia na asem ye bu na ma innocent. NDC will capitalize on it. Just one case and they'll go around the country. Have you forgotten so soon? Free Chachu movement,
yeah.
One movement, free one movement, free Solomon movement. Lomuna, na John Mahama sponsor was setting the tone. A president Beckham say anybody be found culpable with Ghana's money be no. Say special prosecutor no ba they will deal and investigate. Ote asema John Mahama ko gina who can.
Okay, dear.
O admit say wabokro no. Wa admit mo nti asema kan. Or say NDC force full soldiers who should support na appointees I be prosecute them. And if media no, and sometimes no, I don't know how they operate. John Mahama some kan ye no. E yade ane mu do you as a media no highlighting your booster questions about it. At one breath NDC people are talking say, oh, someone say abokro no amon fe court. At yabokro no amon fe court. Yabokro no amon fe court. Ama all the appointees were talking about it. Now the president come out there and stamp his authority and say, look, special prosecutor no ba. Say. Now see how John Mahama is talking. He's telling the whole world that Nena appointees, appointee omo. Say omo is special prosecutor no banner say ye do omo kwa. They should support them. Obi also more chrono. Ghana for already chrono born na ekoso Ghana. Amamu onu nko ye o criticize it from left, right, center. Na say be pama before na nya before. But because say why those who no institutionalize corruption, no one kasana dwene wonim say oni na ban no omo di Ghana fo nwamo omo di dream aka o man Ghana omo guoma o man no abo man no etino he has no choice. Nansimo Kan is pregnant with a lot of ways. Nansimo Kan, so if you listen to him very well, a former president talking like this, that his appointees, people should support his appointees. For what? For what crime? Because what by now we are clean. That is why you want the mandate of the ordinary Ghanaian people. You want the mandate because you are justified. Say Ghana for who ye and you to Obama. To Obama and another Kufuado. It is somehow another opportunity. And one of the major areas Ghana for the share to Aba is dream ketasishane project. Now the special prosecutor is coming, and you are the same people Musha CSA. Oh, and all the allegations against Nana Kufuado and appointees has fallen flat in their faces.
Yeah.
First one they started with Boache Jakun. And one thing that NDC for MPP for Ghana for Muntie mi pa. NDC for all the MPP communicators must understand this, the psyche of the NDC. Omo party headquarters, omo be a friend Ways and Means Committee.
Wow.
It is part of the National Executive Council. Let me tell you what they do. Omo the NSA. Assembly Banua, omo propaganda wing of the party. And omo key people be omo including MPs and key influential people be omo use the set agenda. And what they do, they say, tell a lie. Make sure the reason why I'm saying that. Tell a lie, continue telling a lie, and to always be the truth. Omo aba kofa bibi, no ma togu. Omo tugu no ma set agenda no ma say use media no their set agenda no na be issue.
No more
because they know. Aban we buy no. The main agenda of the Ways Means Committee, omo agenda they say they should make sure say they demoralize Akufo-Addo's leadership. Omo many look like the worst leader, and I say aban no corrupt said the beya ombetimi any John Mahama. Because John Mahama no bu ye no enunguasia odi begu Ghana for ne ade no ompe so mu ye bibi no mudi gu na Akufo-Addo anim ase ne ye kasa aban we no ye corrupt Ghana for ntenie eti wo be kaya aban ne ba ya no first people to first lie, and Ways and Means Committee was coming from Ways and Means Committee was what happened with Boache Jakun.
Yeah. About the appointments,
exactly.
No, and the
say Boache Jakun abribe Nkrofo bi say or koka bibi or parliament. Ebe si na wo asem no asem. Why did this asem no buy? Me busa why did this asem no buy? Okuja to Ablakwa. I wanted you to mention the name. Chief propagandist. Asem be Okuja to Ablakwa be kan Ghana anuma e no kreda. Let me tell you, aban wo power, or more power. Obeka che Ghana for say Oma create 1.6 million jobs. It was coming from the Ways and Means Committee. You go remove it mensa transit and was say asma okay nya no kre. Baba Jamal is part of the Ways and Means Committee.
Oh yeah.
Obeka che Ghana for say so who say go to and na no ye hu meeting and once and by Ways and Means Committee no. Omu meeting ni bi no. So who say aponche ba na ho a apapo e kwa. Ka che say your twe janka. Ways and Means Committee. It you almost concoct lies. Then they project it and make it a it you know all the time. That's what they do. What they share? Omu no mo de ba Abuja po. Any asenso so. because they wanted to make the Flagstaff say, oh, the people around, if you want to come and see the president, then people allow that propaganda to go. People like that are falling for that propaganda. And no Anya Juma. They started telling lies upon lies, lies upon lies, and it's not working. Free SHS, Nana Dudankwa de Bayano. They wanted to swerve the whole, he said, free SHS, the popularity now, banone, the way I catch a fire on the ground. They have to find ways and means be. Normally by day, or the best disrupt way. Press conferences upon press conference. Me what? If you know, Ghanaians should be mindful about all these things that is going on. Now, who kwanya, amamu papa way and anakufu ado diabano. Ebe bua Ghana for unprecedented in the history of Ghana politics. Say President Biaba, no wa shebo. Say me mutu abama me the free SHS beba. Within a space of 7 months, I implemented this. One of the most dicey policy issue. President has been able to implement this policy. One district, one factory. And they or the special prosecutor bail aba within a space of 28 months. As I'm making.
Special prosecutor
and a Songo development.
Yes.
And they was sign all the bills. Now person who say me the real man catch a Ghana for say. So person who say leader be a greater. Check his utterances on campaign platform and compare with the track records. Now go back and check John Mahama. Ebra obey the first coup d'etat. Atamel Sutua nananum siedua obey president okojina baby. On my 25 promises. Bakupre no timidi so. 25 promises. Ghanaians should go and check. 25 promises. I will order this, I will do this, I will change this, I will do that. We are saying family, friends, and myself. John Mahama epitomized corruption. John Mahama will go down in history as the worst leadership Ghana has ever had.
Let me ask you one simple question.
Simply, technically, Ghanaians, almost say Ghanaians, sebi, we are fools to think, say, they know too much, they think they are too clever. And that is where Ghanaians should start conscientizing ourselves and check. Say, special prosecutor and a bar, minia. No more tenacia. Media de ba ko pen na mesre free aban ho any Ministry of Information. So munyi no life.
Life ya na ekoyi bi.
Na Ghana for nhwe. Na ka Ghana for the kontima and be chase NDC for free kroma. I'm telling you, this supermarket anywhere. They meme de mani ho. Se Ghana for se yi special prosecutor no eba. Ni e sha se ye do so nyoma mu pa okroma. Ghana for the kontimani and kanti ne be chase NDC for free kroma.
Abua papa. Wakasa. Come here so asamba, but may reserve for next Wednesday. You heard Ernest Owusu Bempah, known as Abua Apapon. He's always been like this, and he can even go beyond that. We will mark Abua Apapon for every Wednesday. Trust me, 8 to 9. We'll make sure we bring him here. If he's not available, we will get a replacement. But he's already talked to us, and he's going to be on the show. He has a lot to talk about. We even didn't get into Ghana gas and other issues. But it's unfortunate we're running out of time, and we will let him go. He also needs to go attend to other issues. But the show is still on. National Agenda comes up next your way with Amofa, and we pick it live from the Oman FM studios and Net2 TV. You can also follow us live on Net2 TV GH. My name once again is Jonas Abedi Enim. I would like to say thank you to all my guys behind the cameras, Focus, Safo, Bente, Jane Fee. We also would like to say a very big thank you to Madam Stella Japan, Kenneth Japan, my boss, and his father, Kenny Japan, and Kenneth Japan. We love you guys all. It's a new year, it's a new month, full of energy, full of life. We're grateful to God. We'll be back again tomorrow, same time, here on 101 live on Net2 TV. My name again is Jonas Abedi Enim. We'll see you tomorrow.